Welcome to another episode of Ground Control to Major Nerds. Today we have a really exciting episode for you guys. We are actually reacting to the events that occurred in the last week with the AX4 launch, and also understanding like what it means to us and how it was. I would like to introduce my constant co-host Parvesh. Hi, how you doing, man?
Hi. Good.
How was your
Chilling.
week been?
Very
Chilling?
smooth, inertial, chill. No change.
No change? Nothing?
No
Nothing on
change.
nothing on the professional or personal end too? Nothing?
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
Absolutely
All
nothing.
right. Absolutely nothing. Good.
Yeah, very
Good
boring
vibes.
life.
Go. Okay. All right. Our other constant co-host Ashwini is not on this episode. He's busy with some personal stuff, but do not worry. He's gonna be back with us next episode. So yeah. So
Yeah,
without
so
any
for a
further ado,
change, today we're doing only React content.
oh yeah, about that. So Parvesh, are you excited to step into the world of reactions?
I'm a reaction content
Reaction
noob.
contents? Yeah, okay, you're a reaction content noob.
Very, very, uh, very famously, I have very bad reactions. Like
Oh,
my
wait.
face is mostly stoic at
No,
all points.
yeah, you feel like you're not excited in anything other than anime stuff. So, this is,
Exactly.
I hope you bring the same energy over here too.
Oh, the energy of having nothing to show on my
Yeah.
face. Okay, let's watch. You know what? Maybe I can go get some water and we can do don't spit challenge or
No, please not. No, we're not going down that path with this channel. No way.
something.
All right. So, what we have for you guys today is that we're gonna have a bunch of like content. Like, since I live in the Space Coast, which many of you may know or not know, I was fortunate enough to witness the launch in the middle of the night. I woke up and from my front yard was able to record the actual launch. So we'll be watching that shortly. And but before that, I think Axiom Space did a really amazing video to congratulate the crew members for their preparations and also wishing them luck on their mission before the launch. And I think we should watch that and we should react to that without any further ado.
I'm going blind into most of these videos. I think you've seen some of them, right?
I've seen all of them.
Okay, so for me, it's all new. Can see how stoic I can be.
Yeah.
Supporting them all along the way.
On behalf of the Axiom Mission Operations team, we're wishing you a safe, productive, and fun mission. Go AX4.
You are our hero. Tara api prapiante.
Cześć Sławosz, kochany synu, jesteśmy z ciebie bardzo dumni.
Kisfiam, büszkék vagyunk rád.
Várunk vissza.
Nagyon szeretünk.
Hi, Shoots. We're super excited
They're
about your visit
like his
to
teachers,
space.
so that should be
From
an
that
amazing
time
moment for
front,
him
we'll all
to
be
see
cheering
this.
Oh, is this his
all
school?
while that
Yeah,
you're
that's
there.
the school, CMS in Lucknow.
We love you, Aunt Peggy.
Your flight is our future.
Your flight is our inspiration.
Hi Slavos, we are about to do something truly out of this world. We are all here rooting for you.
Go chase those stars and make the mission unforgettable.
Greetings from India. Wishing you all the very best. To
That's
the crew,
Rakesh Sharma.
Godspeed, and spend as much time as possible to look out of the window. Have a fun time, guys.
I'm pretty sure he was directing it towards Subhanshu more than anything else, but and also giving a clear message of to take time and look out more and soak in that view from there. I think it's an amazing message. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one thing, right? We've seen like the previous episode we mentioned they're doing like they have a very hectic schedule, right?
Yeah.
So it's important to take these moments to look out and enjoy what they're watching. It's not like a thing they get to do often, right?
Yeah. So
It's very heartfelt.
yeah, it's actually like also the families, families wishing, and also close friends wishing. It's amazing. And again, at the end, the India's first astronaut in space coming in wishing the second astronaut in space. It's just epic. So
Yeah.
also the crew, obviously, he was trying to wish the whole crew, but
Everyone, but
yeah,
whatever.
but specifically, yes, yeah. All right, so
But
continuing on.
did you notice many of them were very awkward? They're not like social media moguls like us.
Oh yeah, okay. You gonna claim that throne? Is that what it is? Social media moguls. Yeah, okay, all right.
It was
I
so
hope.
awkward with certain people, right?
Oh, we are not awkward at all. Yeah,
No,
definitely.
no,
We're not.
absolutely not. We're the influencer vibe, bro.
Yes, absolutely we are. Definitely we are. All right, so I'm gonna skip past to the point where the launch takes place so that we can.
Oh, so it's on the same video.
Yes, it is.
Let's go.
All right, so here's the 14 seconds before launch.
12, 11, 10.
This always is the part of me when, like, even if we are watching the launch live over here from the Space Coast, this just is amazing.
But you're not this close.
We're not this close, but we are close enough to see the live stream while watching it live from the, like, watching it across the bridge, wherever our viewing point is. It's pretty epic. The best part of watching it live is like the shockwave and the noise coming after like a few seconds, like after it's up in the air. It always hits you later, like, oh, there's a launch. And also, if you're living in the Space Coast and if you hear the shockwave and hear the boom, and then you go out of your home to see where it is, it's already gone. So it's
Yeah,
always
for sure. It's going really fast.
Yeah. So
we're throttling down the 9 Merlin engines. We're into the throttle bucket, preparing for max Q.
Classic thumbnail bait.
Vehicle is supersonic.
It is really cool. I believe they're using like liquid oxygen and
should begin throttling the Merlin.
I think RP1 as a propellant.
I think so, yeah. That's Falcon 9 standards, right? They've already done 500 launches with it, so.
Yeah.
Mission control confirming
Stage 1 Bravo.
that throttle up, and we are.
One Bravo.
And just a
you
note,
can see
this
the
was actually
speed on the side too.
Oh yeah, SpaceX dashboard on every launch. It's epic. It's like
Yeah.
if people are curious, they should actually see a live launch from like the live streaming that happens on YouTube. They do give a lot of info on their screens, especially like the info about how many boosters are actually active. If you see on your right, like if any one of them go down, it'll go blank. And the G-forces that they are actually taking right now, and the altitude they have climbed so far with the speed that they're going at, it's epic. And also the their current vector that they're at, it's pretty amazing. So
but look at the boosters, right? Like so cool, like the way thing.
The Falcon 9, so
6,000 kilometers per hour. I've been like from here to Bangalore and back like 20 times.
Yeah, exactly. Also, this mission was piloted by Subhanshu Shukla. So all the radio comms and all the call outs that came out is all like Peggy and Subhanshu Shukla doing it. So it was epic.
Look at this visual, dude.
Yeah, they have put cameras everywhere.
Do you remember back when we were using XP? They had Winamp music player.
You went there. You're really showing your age over here with that analogy. Like, what? Wow. Okay. Yeah, it is the Winamp background screen coming up in that scenario when the separation of the boosters is happening. Great. Yes. Amazing.
Conspiracy theorists won't believe you.
That's what I think most of the time it is because of you who say this. Like, oh yeah, they might be just playing a screensaver over here. God. So yeah, that was the launch. I think
This is the
it was
payload,
epic.
right?
No, that's the final stage rocket to put them in the orbit.
Oh, they're all
Those are
sitting
the-
so awkwardly.
I think that's how they
I mean,
sit.
they're just sitting there and chilling, dude. They're not doing a podcast up there.
But as you can see in the middle, there is Subhanshu Shukla there with I think Subhanshu Shukla and the commander, the crew commander
Hmm.
in the middle.
They're doing the. We need to get into space right now.
Yeah. And the two on the side are the mission specialists.
Oh, they're trying to say something. Do you think they can hear each other?
Yeah, they can. Obviously, they can.
I mean, it's pretty amazing how like none of the cameras and stuff like die. Because this camera they're showing right now seems really close to the thruster, so it should be super hot, right?
It'll still be hot. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. But the crew itself, I think, especially the three who are experiencing a space flight for the first time, they would
Oh
be
yeah,
they would be having a new feeling. You know,
like just in a roller coaster you can feel that butterflies in your stomach. Like imagine here.
That's the booster
That
coming
would
back.
just be crazy.
Yeah, that's the stage one rocket coming back again. So yeah, but at this point, I think until they get into the Dragon separation mode, I think it's not that bad of G's that they're gonna experience it rather than the first entry burn and the first stage rocket separation.
Here it looks like the speed's increasing a little slower than it was earlier.
Yeah, because now they're in like second stage.
Second stage, yeah. This is like a crazy 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Like just waiting and feeling like physical strain.
True. 3.9 Gs now on them. That is crazy, actually. I did not know they would be experiencing that many Gs over there at that point.
Earlier it was like 5 or 6. So it's coming down a bit.
Yeah, I mean, still a lot of Gs though.
Of course.
Okay, so that was the launch from the SpaceX dashboard. Let's look at what I saw from my front yard. And
Oh, what is this? Wait, what is this?
Oh, that's the. I think they're gearing up for Dragon separation. They're now into
Lower orbit.
Yeah.
Oh, is this where they like dock? Okay, this is just the final stage. Okay.
Yeah, this is where the Dragon will separate, the Crew Dragon capsule.
Okay. Oh, can you see the camera somewhere? Is it there? Is it there? Can't see it. Oh, but look at this view, right? Flat earthers can't deny it.
Or they will say this is all simulation, one of the two.
Are we sure?
So that was what my view was from my front yard to see the rocket go up.
Oh, it's so cool, dude. But you can actually hear it quite loud.
It will come in a bit. So in the first few seconds, you don't hear anything.
Tiny spark flying in the air.
Ignore my camera skills. I was just trying to see how I can make it film better, to be honest.
Change the ISO, the camera lens, focal
Yeah,
length.
sure. It was an iPhone, so, it could capture as much as it could.
We have AI now, bro.
That is true.
Or get a telescope.
Get a
Although
telescope.
I guess maybe a telescope would.
So it's not a few seconds. It's actually approximately like a minute and a half, 2 minutes when you start hearing the boom and the shockwave. So by the time you hear it, it's already up there. So whenever we hear the noise, like the boom, it's up in the sky.
Oh, was that it?
You can hear it now. You'll hear the launch.
Oh, the Winamp from another angle.
Yep. The separation.
Shooting star falling down slowly.
That is true, kind of. Or a comet going through. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was the video. So,
some people might actually take your video and then calculate the sonic boom and then create like a radius around and say, oh, you live somewhere there.
I think somebody can definitely do that if they wanted to, but then, even a high schooler can do it, but okay.
Spot on.
Yeah. Okay, so few things to, talk to you about. What do you think these suits are helping them with?
I don't know. If they need to pee, maybe.
Nice, yes. Exactly. That's what they're using the suits for.
I'm sure they have something in there for that.
Great. And yeah.
Probably cooling.
It helps
maybe
with
some
the
padding for the G's.
Yeah, the padding for the G's, I think, is a big one.
I'm sure they have like oxygen stuff in there too.
Of course. Okay, that's the in-flight live stream that AX-4 mission was live streaming from space when they were on their way to the ISS.
Welcome, Earthlings, from Grace. We are in the
Earthlings is a strong statement there.
Capsule, and we are very happy with her. She's got
They're
a bit of a new spacecraft smell,
reptilians.
and we're loving her a bunch. It's so much fun to be up in space again. Always fun to be in space, but it's really fun to be in space with 3 new astronauts, and they've got a lot to share with you. But we just wanted to welcome you on board, Grace.
This is soft disclosure. They're talking about aliens and all. That's why she said Earthlings.
And we are here not only 4 of us, but we have with us our ZOG indicator, Joy, that started to float with us just when we injected into orbit. Joy is floating with us all over the capsule, so sometimes we have to find him and her here with us. But it's an amazing feeling to be in orbit for the first time. When I unbuckled for the first time, I didn't feel 100%, but then everything settled, and when I looked out through the window for the first time, the view was just stunning.
Where we are?
Now we are flying over Europe. We have just before this we saw passing Italy, Sicily, the Greek islands, and the Balkans, and now we are going a bit slightly up north, so towards Hungary and Poland a bit on the side. So yes, this is a great moment to be able to see back on Europe, on home, on our countries, and yes, Maggie, you can show the view through the window.
It's so bright.
Okay.
Wow, that is nuts.
Is that the Mediterranean?
Yeah, he just said they're flying over Europe.
And over to Shooks.
But I'm surprised they're not going around the
Hello
equator.
everyone, namaskar from space.
The orbit is different, dude.
Thrilled to
I
be
mean,
here
they're
with
still
my
trying to get to the
fellow
ISS,
astronauts,
right?
as
So
Peggy
their orbit
said,
would
one
be
veteran
depending
and 3
upon
rookies.
whatever
And
trajectory they
wow, what a ride it was. Frankly, when I was
calculated.
sitting in the capsule in Grace yesterday on the launch pad, my only thought in my mind was that let's just go. After 30 days of quarantine, it was a feeling that I just wanted to go. You know, the excitement and all was, probably far away. It was just the feeling that let's just leave here. But when the ride started, it was something like you're getting pushed back into the seat. It was an amazing ride. And then suddenly, nothing. Everything silenced, and you were just floating. You unbuckle, and you were just floating in the silence of vacuum. It was an amazing feeling. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has been a part of this. I understand that this is not a personal accomplishment. It is a collective achievement of each and every one of you who has been a part of this journey. And to make this possible, I really want to thank each one of you. Also to family and friends, your support has mattered so much. This is so much because of all of you guys. We showed you joy and grace. This is swan, a great symbol. It looks really cute, but we have a very important swan in our Indian culture, which we are about. Swan symbolizes wisdom. It also has the ability to discern it's to be focused on and what does not. So basically,
They also have
correlation
internet connection
distraction, I would
issues,
say.
by the way.
Yeah,
So
they're disconnected too.
was the zero-G indicator for us, and I think that we all have symbolism in Poland and in Hungary, in India as well. So I think this looks like a coincidence, but it is not. That it has more meaning than what we are attaching it to it.
That's
So
that
the
zero
capsule itself, Grace,
zero
has been
G
very
indicator,
kind.
by the way.
I have been feeling. I was not feeling very great when we, got shot into the vacuum. But since yesterday, I've been told that I've been sleeping a lot, which is a good sign. So I think that's a great sign. I'm getting used to this quite well, enjoying the views, enjoying the entire experience, learning like a baby, learning the new steps, learning how to walk, learning how to control yourself, everything, learning how to eat, I think. So it's a new environment, new challenge, and I'm really enjoying this experience with my fellow. That is all I have to say. Thank you so much, guys, for making this happen, and I'm sure that we are going to have a great time. And with this, I will hand over to Tibor now.
We should start a Kickstarter to get on this podcast in space.
Oh, okay.
Podcast in space. We'll sit like this, and then we'll talk.
That is true. I think there's another point like.
Alright, hi everyone from space. Üdvözlök mindenkit a világűrből. We had an amazing ride, as Shuf said. We were actually only a few seconds away from a few more days of quarantine. So even though we were sitting basically almost 3 hours in our capsule, boring. We had those minutes and seconds when it was actually very, very exciting, even before the launch. When the launch happened, it was a feeling that I could not predict. The centrifuge training included fighter jet trainings as well, but the rocket launch is completely something else. I was really, really happy that we could do this finally, and we also wanted to thank you for thanks for everyone around the world and every person, every team who made this beautiful day happen, because finally our day came. When it comes to joy, a team that has joy is a team that is healthy. Those people as well. We had so much fun, so much happiness during this year. All those happy moments are gathered and culminated in one little swan. And maybe some other words. This plushie is actually he's a son of Shooks, and he loves animals. So every time future because of that. And a few words on Grace. I think we have a very deep connection with her. She's taking care of us really, really. I wanted to say before that, Grace flies pretty early, but that's only true for half. In space. When it comes to the first impressions of Earth,
I think like what I was trying to say was Slaw is actually having the most amount of fun amongst all the crew members. Like,
I'm sure
if you
they're
look at
all.
his, yeah, they're all. But I think Slaw, like if you look at him play with Joy as
Excitement.
well, yeah, it's just I think he's also his Instagram and social media handles. If you see, he's been posting the most
all right, we have some
amount of
things to show
activity.
you guys. This was the first flight of Grace. We also inaugurated her, and when it comes to SpaceX Dragon capsule to fly for the first time, we put our patch in her. So Peggy will show you that we had our first ceremony as well.
Nice.
In Grace.
Cool.
So we gave her our patch.
That's
They
awesome.
didn't use champagne bottle, like break
Okay.
a bottle inside.
Oh, okay.
Is in the center of the patch. This is exactly how we see the view from here, from Grace, from up the orbit. We all four here represent quite a big chunk of the planet. That altogether we represent something around between 25 to 30% of the global population. And
That's a good statistic. I would like to say one thing. Like, I still cannot believe there's an Indian astronaut in space right now. And again, right? It has been a long journey. It has been amazing, like events that have occurred so far. I mean, he must have gone through so much of training, so much of learning with this mission that he's gonna bring back to India and to ISRO and for the Gaganyaan project. And I think that feeling is just like amazing. I'm still not able to completely understand this thing. Like there is a mission pilot which is Indian who has trained for
But it
this.
makes sense, right? India's space program is like super huge.
It's a big deal. It's a big milestone, right?
Yeah,
like,
it is.
I mean, it's a big milestone for India to have this achievement done. And this is going to be a very small step towards the Gaganyaan program, India's own indigenous space program to send our astronauts up into space. So
makes sense, yeah.
I think it is still a big deal, like watching Shooks over there. And yeah, coming back to the point where Schlaw is having the most amount of fun, I feel like out of the 4 crew members, I think his social media presence is just insane. Like the amount of stories he's posting, the amount of posts he's putting up on Instagram, it's just he's getting a huge following down here when he's doing things up there. It's amazing, like to see like a commander who's such a big veteran do this for the first timers, like making sure that they're comfortable, making sure that they're feeling at home, making sure that they're secure and they're safe. Like, I mean, obviously they're all grown adults and they are coming from different backgrounds. They're all done their great things to get this spot on the Crew Dragon, this mission, but still she's like being so generous with her experience and everything to bring them up. It's amazing. I think this whole ecosystem seems so good. Like it feels really good. So yeah. All right, so let's go to the docking, like when they get towards the ISS and they start docking there. I think the first instance of them coming out of the Crew Dragon capsule, I think this is one of the biggest moments for the 3 first timers to get into the ISS.
So Anne McLean and Nicole Ayers are starting to clear out the hatchway.
So Anne McLean and Nicole Ayers are the Crew 73's astronauts who came in and are actually taking control of the ISS right now. So they are hosting AX4 crew members while they're undocking into the ISS.
And we are going to see the first views of Axiom Mission 4. Commander Peggy Whitson, the first one across the A-Pass hatch, receiving great big hugs from Nicole Ayers and the Expedition 73 crew. Axiom at Mission 4, welcome aboard the International Space Station. Pilot Shubhanshu Shukla is the next one to come across, representing ISRO. It is his first space flight for Peggy Whitson, her return to the International Space Station on her 5th flight, second as a member of Axiom Space.
I have to say, I love their suits. It's really strikingly good.
No, but it's so disorienting, right? Like
of ESA,
up, down, left, right, nothing.
Poland. And their first visit to the International Space Station is next to cross the hatchway, and warm hugs all around.
But have you seen the veteran? It's so clear. She knows exactly where to be and how to orient herself in the ISS.
No one knows, like, oh, okay.
Everybody's like all rolling around, but she's like, she knows exactly where she needs to be.
Hungary, their first visit to the International Space Station as well.
Look at the smile on Schlaw. Like I cannot get my eyes off him. He's so excited. He's so happy. It's just amazing.
I would be too.
Great big hugs and handshakes across all members of Expedition 73 and Axiom Mission 4's Anne McLean.
Everyone's like, okay, where do I stand?
So along with Johnny Kim,
exactly.
Sergei Ryzhikov and Alexei Zabritsky of Roscosmos, and Takuya Onishi, commander of Expedition 73.
Oh my God.
JAXA, with handshakes and hugs for Peggy Whitson, Shubhanshu Shukla, Sławosz Uznański Wisniewski, and Tibor Kapu.
Oh, they're all getting cocktails.
And with their arrival to the International Space Station, that now makes 288 visitors to the orbiting laboratory.
Yeah, as I was saying again, like how Peggy is like carrying herself shows her veteran like status. Like she knows exactly where to be, how to be, and where she needs to orient herself while they were coming out of the pod.
Now they're all drinking alcohol, cocktails. Margarita.
It's water. It's water. They need to hydrate themselves.
Do they carry alcohol there? I wonder.
Yeah, there are many questions that people wonder. I'm pretty sure we should just like assume no, they don't carry alcohol up there.
Because they need to recycle it, right? They need to recycle all the water and stuff.
They're having
so
lag.
We could be
there,
doing this from space. You guys don't know.
And still be laggy? Wow.
Yeah. We're doing this from space. Behind me, this is all green screen. It's all green screen. So
okay, I'm going to fast forward to the point where the commander puts the pins for the newly joined crew members of the ISS.
Welcome back. It's a great honor and privilege to have such a legendary astronaut like you on board with us. And Thibaut, Shooks, and Swab, congratulations on your first space flight. And we've been waiting for you guys so long. And we are so happy to see your all smiling faces. And with your arrival, right now, there are 11 astronauts from 6 countries, and all of us are here in order to advance human space exploration and scientific research, symbolizing international cooperation. So from this moment, you are also a part of Expedition 73. And once again, welcome aboard. And I will pass the microphone to Axiom-4 Commander Peggy Whitson.
As well. We appreciate being invited in. You guys are exceptional hosts, and hopefully you'll think we're exceptional guests at the end of a couple of weeks. But we're looking forward to getting a lot of work done with you guys, and I really appreciate all the support you've provided to us in advance of actually even getting here. I think that's very unique and special about you. And the best part about being a commander on a mission with all rookies is you get went through the first time, but it also, it's just very special to get to relive the experience again through these guys. And so I'd like to give these guys their astronaut pins. So we'll start with Shubhanshu Shukla.
634.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so nice that she's gonna give them the pins, being the veteran astronaut that she is. Like,
yeah.
it's amazing that she's giving it.
Is this like metal pins or Velcro? Metal, I think.
I'm pretty sure it's metal pins. For this, they might keep it an exception to have a metal pin in there. Again, look at Slaw. He's ready for his pin too, so he's just making sure his collar is good.
Yeah, collar's good. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I am
Peggy.
loving his
So
energy,
I am
man.
number
He's
634.
so good.
That's a privilege. No, but to be fair, it is a privilege to be amongst the few who have got the chance to see the Earth from a vantage point that I have been able to see now. It has been a wonderful ride. It has been great, and I was looking forward to come to space. It is something to look forward to as such. But the minute I entered the International Space Station and you guys, this crew, you just made me feel so welcome, as if you literally opened your doors, like your house doors for us. That's true. So, but it was fantastic. I feel even better. Whatever expectation I had of coming here, they were surpassed by the view, of course. That's the big part of it, but by you guys as well. So thank you so much. I think this was fantastic. This is wonderful, and I'm very, very confident that the next 14 days are going to be amazing, doing, as you said, advancing science and research and working together. Thank you so much.
He left his chappals at the door.
Of course he did.
And number 635.
See, he's not wearing chappals.
Slavoj Uznanski.
Oh, his name got muted.
He would not care. Trust me. He's bringing so much of
He's
energy
just
to this
happy
ISS.
He's like, I'm in space. I'm chilling.
Thank you, Peggy. And thank you all for such a warm welcome to the International Space Station. Expedition 73, 11 people. I remember this moment from our training that we met already once before, all of us in Houston, and now we are meeting up here on the International Space Station. So this is this is an ultimate scientific laboratory where we come to do science, to test our technologies of our countries, to do technology demos. For the next 2 weeks. And we will all try to do the best representing our countries. I represent Poland. as an international partner, had a lot of missions to the ISS, but Poland, this is for the first time. So thank you for having us. And we are very honored to be here among you. As you said, 6 nationalities. We bring 3 extra ones. And we can't wait to spend this time together. Thank you.
He's trying to stay stable.
He is, but at the same time, he's so like smiling, dude. Big smiles.
36, Tibor Kapu.
Imagine astronaut 666.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna skip that number.
I think so too.
They have to skip that number.
They'll be like, nope, you're not coming.
Thank you.
I think here you can actually swim in the air, right? Because there's something to push.
Zero
It's not a
gravity.
vacuum.
True.
एक छोटा सा संदेश मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों के लिए। आपके प्यार और आशीर्वाद से सुरक्षित मैं इंटरनेशनल स्पेस स्टेशन पे पहुंच चुका हूं और बहुत आसान दिख रहा है यहाँ खड़े होना, लेकिन थोड़ा सा मुश्किल है, थोड़ा सा सर भारी है, थोड़ी तकलीफ हो रही है, लेकिन ये सब बहुत छोटी चीजें हैं और कुछ ही दिनों में हम इसके यूज्ड टू हो जाएंगे। और ये पहला पड़ाव है इस जर्नी का और अभी आगे 14 दिन यहाँ पे रह के हम काफी सारे साइंस एक्सपेरिमेंट्स करेंगे, आप लोगों से बातचीत करेंगे। लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं ये जो पड़ाव है ये भी दिखाता है कि ये हमारी अपनी स्पेस जर्नी का भी एक पड़ाव है। तो मैंने बात की थी आपसे कुछ देर पहले जब मैं ड्रैगन में था और अभी यहाँ से आगे भी बात करता रहूँगा। चलिए इस जर्नी को बहुत एक्साइटिंग बनाते हैं, बहुत उत्साह से इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं। मैं बहुत उत्साहित हूँ और मैं अपने शोल्डर पे अपना तिरंगा जो मैं लेके चल रहा हूँ, मैं मानता हूँ कि आप सब मेरे साथ हैं, तो मैं ये भी समझ लेता हूँ कि आप सब भी मेरे साथ उत्साहित हैं और मुझे लगता है कि अगले 14 दिन बहुत ही एक्साइटिंग जाने वाले हैं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Just to give you some translation on this, basically he's saying that whatever we were discussing of how they were not able to stand still like easily, and they were struggling to stand. So he was saying the same thing, that he was struggling to stand. It's not looking as easy as it looks on the camera, that, he's not able to control, and it's looking easy to stand, but it's not. And also his head is heavy and he's not feeling 100%, but at the same time, these are very small things for him. The biggest thing is coming into the ISS and doing all the experiments and looking over from the window and seeing his own country and being very excited about being in space. Also, the amount of experiments he's going to do and the work he's going to do on the ISS, it's what is motivating him to look forward to the mission. And also, he thinks that the key point that he's saying was he thinks that he has got the tricolors on his shoulder, and that makes him feel as if all the Indians are with him and helping him motivate to feel like as if he's not alone up here. He's with the rest of his countrymen and women. So that's what he kind of summarized and said. So it was pretty good speech actually for his first time in the ISS and talking to his countrymen and women. So that was amazing.
There's no way I'm giving a speech like that. No chance.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're not there, dude.
We're already there. This is green
Technically,
screen.
we're already there. According to him, yes, we are with him.
Yeah, this is
that's
green
the thing.
screen. We're in space.
Yeah, we're
with him
right
connection
now.
issues.
Exactly. All right, so those are the 3 videos I think we got from the AX-4 mission crew to talk about. What do you think? How do you think these events actually unfolded?
Pretty cool, though. It's like, how do you say that? That inside butterflies feeling is there a little bit.
Yeah. It's a long time coming, and it's a great step forward for Indian space, and also the diversity that they were talking about. Like, out of the 11 crew members which are up there in space, 7 of them are newcomers. They've never been to space before, which tells me that there is going to be a huge expansion of space exploration that's going to be coming up soon. And for India specifically, yes, there's already that big step that they're taking. But also for the diversity side of space, I think there is going to be a lot of missions like this that will happen more often. And it's exciting to look forward to space exploration and the research that's going to come out of it. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's it, though.
On that note, I guess we had a crazy good episode to react through all these events that happened in the last 1 week. And I think there's going to be more updates that will keep coming, and we're going to be keep addressing on our podcast going forward. Especially, we would be trying to also understand and hear Ashwini's reactions on all the events that took place. And yeah, until then, thank you guys for tuning in, and please keep supporting us. Please keep subscribing to our channel and dropping your comments, and also reaching us out on our email, groundcontrol2majornerds@gmail.com. We are actually trying to respond to as many questions as possible. And we're actually enjoying the comments that we're getting and the feedback that we're getting. So please do keep, posting them and sending it towards us. So, yep. Thank you, and see you next time. Thank you for watching this episode of Ground Control to Major Nerds. If you enjoyed it, don't miss episode 3, where we deep dive into the Axiom-4 mission, covering the astronauts' crew, their background, and their incredible experiments planned. If you liked this episode, please support us by giving us a 5-star rating on Spotify or Apple Podcast, wherever you choose to listen to us. It really helps our channel to grow and reach our fellow space nerds. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you never miss an episode. Thank you again for tuning in, and see you on the next one.